Howdy kids, it's me Bob Harris, Senior Editor of FootballDiehards.com. Time for your divisional playoff injury review, preview, update, overview, the thing we like to do each week, normally on Saturdays in the season, but we got Saturday games. It's a divisional playoff weekend. Got 2 games Saturday, 2 games Sunday. We have the injury report out. I'll run through everything you need to know to kind of set the table and get you ready to set your lineups, whether you're in postseason, fantasy tournaments, DFS games, whatever. We'll start out with the Cincinnati Bengals at the Tennessee Titans. The big news in that game, Derrick Henry officially activated from IR and will return, expected to start. Did they slow roll him in? Did they test him out? My guess is he plays a pretty substantial role. Been practicing for 2 weeks since he was designated to return from IR. Deontay Foreman's still there. There are other pieces there. But I would expect Henry to be the leader of the pack on that side of the ball. For the Bengals, Stanley Morgan is the only player on the injury report. He's questionable, wide receiver with the hamstring injury. Been an issue for a while. He is not a major contributor. You should not be digging that deep. In the Saturday night game, we've got the San Francisco 49ers at the Green Bay Packers. The news is good there, too, for the 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo has a sprained right shoulder to go with his sprained right thumb. He's off the injury report, was able to throw. It sounds like it'll be a painful issue. He'll have to work through it. And he will. Elijah Mitchell also removed from the injury report. Joey Bosa cleared fully, and Fred Warner, the linebacker, will also play as well. Bosa taken off the injury report on Friday afternoon. So all good to go there. No injury issues of interest beyond that for us. For the Packers, Marquez Valdez-Scantling listed as doubtful. Expect him to not play. Maybe more work for Alan Lazard. Randall Cobb is activated from IR. He'll return, maybe a little more work for him. Aaron Rodgers and Aaron Jones, both toe and knee issues. They're listed on the injury report, but practice fully all week. Neither should be a concern. It's going to be cold in Green Bay. You'll be surprised to learn at night. So the Packers certainly used to it. I think the Niners will figure it out. Los Angeles Rams are at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Sunday. For the Rams, Buddy Howell, the running back, reserve running back, more special teams player, doubtful with a hamstring issue. Offensive tackle Andrew Whitworth ruled out. That's kind of a big deal. Left tackle with a knee injury. And safety Taylor Rapp is out as well. For the Buccaneers, a little more tricky. Ronald Jones and Rashad Perriman ruled out. Cyril Grayson listed as questionable, missed last week's game with a hamstring injury. Beyond that, the center Ryan Jensen and tackle Tristan Wirfs both have ankle injuries. They're listed as questionable. It sounds like they'll play. If you saw the game last week, Wirfs was really trying to gut it out and really couldn't get it done. Josh Wells, who plays behind him, is a little beat up too, so that's a concern. But he is not on the injury report, so we've got that. Also, Sean Murphy-Bunting seems likely to play. He's got a hamstring injury. But what about Leonard Fournette? He is still on IR, so he's not on the injury report. All the signs point to him playing. So you'll want to check the news and views section of the website. On Saturday, we'll have that. The deadline is 4 p.m. Eastern time to add him to the active roster. Bruce Arians said on Friday that he practiced all week without setback. They're waiting and seeing, but expect him to return. And that was the issue last week. He had a little bit of a setback, a little grab in that hamstring. So we'll watch for more on that. But and I'll have more updates on that in the news and views section of the site in advance of the game as needed. The Buffalo Bills at the Kansas City Chiefs. Mostly good news here for the Bills. Nobody on the status report. 0 players on the injury report for them. Mario Addison, the defensive end, was the only guy who started out there. He was removed on Friday. For the Chiefs, Clyde Edwards-Helaire and Tyreek Hill both avoid injury designation. Clyde Edwards-Helaire dealing with a shoulder injury, has missed the last couple games. He will return. Good news there because Darrell Williams is questionable with a toe injury. He was very limited last week. Jerick McKinnon stepped right up. Derek Gore is also available. So things are looking good. Linebacker Willie Gay has some personal off-field issues. He will play. And Rashad Fenton, the quarterback, is listed as questionable as well. So there you have it. Not a lot on the injury front. All these teams fairly healthy, relatively so, heading into this weekend. So enjoy the games. Enjoy your lineups. Win some money. Have a good time. We'll talk to you in championship week.